Hello and welcome to another episode of Summit Sessions Live. I am your host, Wesley Heidkamp, and we are here inside Moore Hall Studios at Central Michigan University. This is a student-produced program that is simulcast live on MHTV and on YouTube Live. You can also hear us on 91.5 The Mountain later on tonight. Our amazing audio mix is brought to you by CMU's very own Moore Media Records. Tonight, we are going to be hanging out with Leland Blue, and then it's the music of Vital C. After we hear a couple of jams from each of these bands, we're going to chat with them about their music. We also want to make sure we are asking the questions all of you want to hear, so tweet us any questions or comments that you have to summit_sessions, or if you're watching on YouTube, leave us your thoughts down there in the comments section below. We'll select a couple of those questions to ask each of our bands. Our first performers tonight are from Midland, Michigan. Let's meet the band now. We have Ben Robertson, Connor Robertson, Satchel Robertson, and Elliot Miller. These guys are an indie rock band that have had some pretty strong family ties. No wonder they sound so good. Playing their first song, Cold Comfort, it's Leland Blue.
Such a cold comfort. You're a cold comfort. Comfort.
right, this next song is called Your Way. Face that you make when you're looking at them is one I can't bear. Hearts that you break will come back from the grave, so tell me if you're scared. 5 in your trust was a test not for us, so I had to let you go. And I hope from now on you can learn from your wrongs, and I'd like to let you know nobody cares if you do it the right way. If you can see, let them be happy someday. Open your eyes, compromise, have it. With your high-headed preaching won't keep me away. Clench up your fingers when my bracelet's coming your way. Go for the zinger and bring me back down to a state of decay. I tried to teach you the feelings were wrong from the start. I know how you break down when no one is looking and it tears you apart. Nobody cares if you do it the right way. If you can see, let them be happy someday. Open your eyes, compromise, have it. With your high-headed preaching won't keep me away. Don't you wait up, don't you wait up, don't wait up for me. Don't you wait up, don't wait up, don't wait up, don't wait up for me. Don't you wait up, don't wait up, don't wait up, don't wait up for me. Don't you wait up, don't wait up, don't wait up, don't wait up for me. Don't you wait up, don't wait up, don't wait up, don't wait up for me. Don't you wait up, don't wait up, don't wait up, don't wait up for me. Don't you wait up, no wait up, no wait up, don't wait up for me. Don't you wait up, no wait up, no wait up, don't wait up for me. Nobody cares if you do it the right way. If you can see, let them be happy someday. Open your eyes, compromise, have it. With your high-headed preaching won't keep me away.
Elliot make up the band. Guys, I want to know, how long have you been playing together?
We've been playing together since last March was our first show. We played at our, it's called, what was it? Music Fest. It was a thing at our high school, Midland High, called Music Fest. And so
About a year.
What?
About a year.
Yeah, so it was about a year.
So I alluded to that you guys had a little bit of family ties. Can you guys talk about that a little bit?
Oh yeah, absolutely. So on our side, the Robertson side, he's the only outsider.
The only one on
it's
this side.
me and Konzo, our brothers, were like almost exactly a year apart. Me being the older brother, Connor's younger brother. Right, okay. And then Satchel's our cousin. So our parents have been playing together in a band since like they were kids, basically, and they've had a band called Maybe August, and so yeah, Michael Scott Band, Maybe August. So our parents have been playing together, and then Elliot, if you want to share a little bit about your.
Well, my dad has actually played with their dad in the past, so my dad plays a little bit of everything: drums, bass, guitar, sings. So he was their drummer for a little while. I don't know how long that was, but he at least jammed with them a little bit. So that's my excuse for being connected.
What's it like putting a band together that your parents played after?
It's fun, and I feel like there's a little bit of responsibility on our side to kind of keep the music going with our generation, and and be as good as our parents, maybe if not better. Just kidding.
So how many gigs did you guys play together so far?
Like around 20 probably. Yeah, we're trying to get there, but like 20, maybe a little less than that for now.
17,
So
says Connor.
we'll go with 17. It seems like a good estimate right there.
What was that first gig like?
So the first gig, which I kind of mentioned, was at our Music Fest at our high school. It was just this thing that the student council puts together in a cafeteria, and basically anyone can play at it if you have an instrument or think you have any sort of musical talent. So we were like, hey, you know what? Let's try this. Let's try Leland Blue, and it was kind of a train wreck, but it was also really fun. We played Sophia and another original
You gotta
song.
get get through the rough ones to get to the good.
Yeah, exactly.
times.
It was a good place to kind of like test it and see what we needed to work on. But yeah.
So what are practices like? It's probably pretty easy to jam with the little brother, but what's it like getting everybody else together?
Oh yeah. It's honestly not a lot different, just more instruments. So we have songs that we need to practice and obviously get done for like shows that we have coming up. But we just try to have fun. It's kind of just like hanging out and playing music. It's just like, it's almost like anyone getting together with their friends, but we just play music and make music together. So it's fun.
What's your favorite concert you've ever played?
Ooh, favorite concert?
Max.
Oh, yeah, we did this show at a coffee shop in Midland called The Lock, and we know the owner Jimmy pretty well, and he wanted to put on something for us. So we yeah, I mean, it's a pretty small, it's a coffee shop, so it's not huge, but there was like 80? Yeah, like 80 people, and it's just cool because the whole place like packs out, and just like there's just people as far as you can see, which isn't very far, but it's just cool seeing everyone there. And so yeah, so we played that show, and it's cool having people there. And we also had a friend of ours film it, and Andy Reid of Reid Recording Company
Over in Bay
came.
City.
Yeah, over in Bay City came and actually recorded that set live. So,
Excellent. Well, we've got more from Leland Blue coming to you on Summit Sessions Live. Our simulcast from CMU continues on MHTV and on our YouTube live channel. And like I said earlier, our 91.5 The Mountain broadcast will start around 9 o'clock. We're going to take a short break, but don't forget to send us your questions and comments for the band on Twitter at Summit_Sessions, or leave us a comment right below on the YouTube live stream. We'll be right back.
I can hear the laughter in the next room. I'd give anything to take part, for him to be able to take part. But the tears keep falling. He's gone. Over and over in my head I hear it. He's gone, and I wonder how low you have to feel to put the pen to paper for the very last time and pull the trigger. I can feel the shatter of her heart, the only man she's ever loved. I can hear it loud as the break of day when she answers the phone and hears that he's not coming home this time. Everything's fine. That's what he said, and she blames herself for not seeing it. Everyone blames himself for not seeing it. I pass a million faces on the pavement every day, and I now wonder what secrets hide behind their smiling face, and what's a mask and what is reality. How can we not see the suffering around us? I can hear the laughter in the next room, yet all I feel is the emptiness, the darkness, the numbness. A brother, a son, a friend. Over and over I hear it. Over and over I hear myself. Over and over. Please, stay.
Each year, over 44,000 Americans die by suicide. Know the signs, get educated. Discover how you can make a difference at www.americanfoundationforsuicideprevention.org.
Hey, are you going to class?
Yeah, I was just gonna drive my car.
I'm going to class. You want to just carpool?
I mean, I was just gonna drive my car.
You know you can save on the cost of gas if we ride together, right?
Yeah, I mean, I was just gonna drive my car.
Well, what about the cost of car repairs and maintenance? Save on those too.
Okay, Okay, yeah, fine.
Carpooling. Save gas, save money, make a friend.
Yeah!
Nobody is born hating their body. It's society that conditions us into hating our body. But the problem is we are society. So what better time and better place to fix it than right here in public?
So I put small thighs. So a lot of things for black women. Black women are supposed to be thick, have big booties, big thighs, and I don't have those things. So it's just to put it out there, it kind of makes me feel better about myself, to know that other people may have those insecurities as well.
So I actually feel like really good right now. I thought when I walked up here, I was like, ooh, this might be a little weird, but no, I loved it.
I think it's mostly just to show people that no one's alone with their insecurities.
It kind of made me realize like it's not just me that's out here like feeling insecure. There's like everybody has something.
They may think they're an insecurity, but it's actually something that makes them really beautiful in their own skin.
Hey, what are you doing over there?
I was just gonna turn the heat up a little bit. I was a little cold.
You know, you could just put on another sweater or something, right?
Yeah, but it's gonna only turn up just a little bit.
You know, we can save like 3% on our heating bill for every degree we turn the thermostat down.
But I was only gonna do like 2 degrees.
You
though.
know, we could start buying real food instead of all that fast food if we keep turning our thermostat down.
Yeah, okay, alright. Steak potatoes. Steak and potatoes.
Lowering your heat. Save money, save energy.
Welcome back to Summit Sessions Live. We are simulcasting on MHTV and streaming on YouTube Live. We are also going to be on 91.5 later tonight from the School of Broadcast and Cinematic Arts at Central Michigan University. While you're sharing the show on social media, be sure to send us your comments and question for the performers on Twitter at Summit_Sessions, or if you're watching on YouTube Live, leave us a comment down below. Now let's get back to the music. It's Coastline from Leland Blue.
Grab your drink and wallow on the kitchen floor. Your heart's been torn, so now what are you good for? Take some time to pick yourself back up. Clear a while, test out your luck. Laying awake till dark, you're falling apart, you gotta find a new start. You said to live your life where I know it's always alright. On the coastline. Same old job is really bringing me up. Do I quit and go and do what I want? Inside the trunk and head to the coast where I don't care at all. I wanna see the world in black and white. slow. All right, this next tune we're gonna do here is called Sophia. Did you think to yourself that this might not change a thing? Do you remember all those letters that you wrote me? All the ones I cannot read. You're all crying in the snow. Ooh, your heart's gone cold. Sophia, where'd you go? Was that girl I used to know? You've been blinded again by the mess you're in. Sophia, let me go. And I won't come back to you. You've been known to kill before. From now on, I'll take the path of least resistance. So don't come knocking at my door. Ooh, you're off crying in the snow. Ooh, your heart's gone cold. Sophia, where'd you go? Was that girl I used to know? You've been blinded again by the mess you're in. Sophia, let me go. Oh, I know some good awaits you. Cover up your tracks, no one can chase you. But you might have to wait a while now. Change of thought is bound, but I don't know how. No, I don't know how. Sophia, where'd you go? Was that girl I used to know? You've been blinded again by the mess you're in. Sophia, let me go. Oh, Sophia, where'd you go? Was that girl I used to
That was another great song from Leland Blue. That was Sophia. You are tuned in to Summit Sessions Live. This is Ben, Connor, Satchel, and Elliot. Guys, we're going to transition into some social media questions right now. Jay wants to know, what genres are you looking at exploring later in your music career?
Take it.
Oh boy, you know, all of my favorite artists tend to change their sound on purpose and to kind of like explore their talent like creatively, you know. And I don't know where we're gonna be genre-wise or like what we're gonna explore, but I guess we just want to make music that people want to like get down to, you know.
Try all of them.
Oh yeah, okay. So we actually are. I'm currently saving up for a synth, Korg synth, and I'd love to incorporate some cool like soundscape or ambience or like some cool 80s synth sounds, you know. Kind of like
good.
liven it up a little bit.
Zach Gage from YouTube wants to know, how long ago was your first gig?
Well, yeah, like we said, it was like about a year ago now. So it was last March.
What is your dream venue to play at, says KCV from YouTube?
Oh, dream venue.
Red Rocks Amphitheater.
Red Rocks would be really cool. The Ryman in Nashville. I really want to play Royal Albert Hall in the UK. Royal Albert Hall in the UK, says Konzo.
All right. Chris Y from Facebook says, who are your favorite musicians out right now?
Matt Bellamy from Muse. I love Muse. That's probably my favorite band. Kind of techno rock.
My favorites musician right now is definitely Taylor Goldsmith of Dawes, and he's just a wonderful musician, like great songwriter and super tasteful guitar player. So I love listening to his music.
Derek L from YouTube wants to know, what's your favorite current place to play?
Well, we don't have like a place or venue that we go to consistently, but favorite place so far? Oh, okay, that's a good one. From Satchel here, our basement, where we like to make music and play music.
Sour Cream from YouTube wants to know, is hot dog a sandwich?
Is a hot dog a sandwich?
Oh, shoot.
I would definitely say no, sour cream.
I would say absolutely not. It's a hot dog in a category of its own. I don't think it's a sandwich. It just doesn't make sense.
You heard it here first. It is going to be a sandwich. Michael G from Facebook wants to know, what's the worst show you've ever played?
That was very recently. There is a old middle school in Midland, Central Middle School, and they actually recently tore it down, but they left a beautiful theater that they have, and so we played a fundraiser show there for 1 Billion Rising. It was a wonderful event, but unfortunately our set was very weak compared to previous sets that we've had.
Well, I want to thank you guys so much for coming out. Again, that was Leland Blue from Midland. If you want to hear more from these guys, you can check them out on Leland Blue at Facebook, or you can hear them on all music streaming services. We'll be right back with Vital C, but first, let's take a look at what's going on in other music news right now.
Welcome to Music in the Mitten, a music news segment of Summit Sessions Live. I'm your host, Ryan Schmitz. Centennial Nights is a locally hosted concert series that is happening right now. Centennial Hall is hosting the concert from 8 p.m. to 2 a.m., featuring 2 rooms of live music. The live room features bands like Act Casual, Pineapple Psychology, and Fruit of the Womb. The Vibe Room will feature an assortment of DJs and rapper Cassius Tay. The event is featuring vendors selling their art and merchandise. The creators included an art raffle with pieces donated from local artists. Proceeds go towards the Women's Aid movement. For people who still want to go, there's still plenty of time, and tickets can be purchased at the door. Bruno Mars added 12 cities to the end of his 24-Karat Magic World Tour, including 2 concerts in Detroit. The concerts will be on September 15th and 16th, with Cardi B as the opener. The 2 artists gained joint popularity after the release of Bruno Mars's Finesse remix featuring Cardi B. Bruno Mars has a special place in Michigan after his last stop here, when he announced he will be donating $1 million towards the Flint water crisis. Tickets are available now through online vendors, but for those who are interested, should hurry, because this tour has already sold over 2 million tickets. Kalamazoo natives Green Sky Bluegrass organized their own 3-day music festival, coming this summer. Camp Green Sky goes from May 31st to June 2nd in Wellston, Michigan. Green Sky Bluegrass has gained massive attention after their 5th studio album, Sorrow's Swim, hit #1 on the bluegrass charts. The group's sound has been coined as jamgrass, and they will headline all 3 days of their music festival. For anyone interested in the event, weekend passes can be found at campgreensky.com. Smashing Pumpkins have reunited and returning to Detroit for the first time in 20 years. The band has all of their original cast, but their bassist, Retsky. This is the first time they've been touring since 2000. The group originally formed in Chicago in 1988, and over the years they made 9 studio albums, selling 30 million of them. If listeners are interested, tickets went on sale this morning. Well, that's all for Music in the Mitten. Make sure to stick around for Vital C. We'll be right back.
If you're like me, when you have some downtime, you like to play video games and watch anime. Though, you may not have anyone to talk to about these two hobbies. If that's the case, check out MHTV's brand new show, Downtime. My friends and I get together, have guests on, and we talk about gaming topics. We also discuss the latest anime being shown this season. So, if you have some downtime, come spend it with us at 12 p.m. and 7 p.m. on Charter Channel 189.
MHTV's Inside Chippewa Hockey airs every other Monday at 6 p.m. on Charter 189.
Something catch your eye? Tonight's gonna be perfect. I can feel it. Nothing could go wrong.
There's my birthday girl. Did you really expect things to work out?
I just wanted one good night.
Look at me. Hey.
Raymond, look at mommy.
Maybe the light hurts his eyes.
Maybe she's just not hungry. Maybe he can't hear us. Maybe we're not stimulating him enough. Maybe it's a phase.
Avoiding eye contact is one early sign of autism. Learn the others today. The sooner it's diagnosed, the better.
And we are back with more Summit Sessions Live. If you are just joining us, I'm your host, Wesley Heidkamp, and we are simulcasting on MHTV and YouTube Live with a great radio replay on 91.5 The Mountain later tonight. I want to thank you all for the great questions you sent in for Leland Blue, but don't stop there. We've got something coming up from Vital C right now, and we want to hear what you have to say, so send us those questions and comments on Twitter at @Summit_Sessions. If you're watching on the YouTube live stream, you can leave us a comment right down below in the comment section. Vital C is coming up right now. Vital C is an indie rock band based out of Bay City, Michigan, formed by David Boitine and features Ben and Connor Robertson. Here tonight is David Boitine and Ben Robertson representing the band in their acoustic set. Here is Everything Awful with Vital C.
Molly has no place to say that. She barely even talks. Well, the moonbeams are brighter light, and it hurts to look in her eyes. The moonbeams are brighter light, and it hurts to look in her eyes. Steps float on a summer's night that you can't quite remember. Steps heard on an autumn's night that I'll always forget. Summer's night that you can't quite remember. Steps float on an autumn's night that I'll always forget. Vital C. This one's called Rearrange. Something's climbing up the wall, and it feels like the fall when I fall apart and I trip all over my own feet. And you know how I get when I can't see at all. I feel like we just move around, yeah, we rearrange, and I feel the same. Well, I feel like we just move around, yeah, we rearrange, and I feel the same. Sometimes I feel like you're breathing right down my neck, and it feels so good, but you don't have a single clue. And you know how I get when I can't see it all. I feel like we just move around, yeah, we rearrange, and I feel the same. Well, I feel like we
That was Vital C with Rearrange. Ben and David make up the band. Great song, guys. What made you guys start playing together?
Well, me and Ben and Connor, who is also in the band, we met last year at a Leland Blue show that I was working, and we just kind of met, and it hit it off really well. And
Clicked real good.
Clicked real good, and that's how they became a part of Vital C.
So tell me a little bit more about that story. Were you guys playing in a band together? Were you guys kind of like on stage together?
Well, yeah, you go.
Okay. Well, so yeah, Leland Blue was playing at the show.
Yes.
And are we still doing the show story?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So we were playing at the show and called Patchworks, and we were at Midland at the Creative 360, and we showed up, and here's this kid wearing a local natives hat, and I'm like, hey, I really like local natives. I'm actually wearing one of those shirts right now, and so we just kind of started talking, and we just hit it off. It was fun.
Yeah.
So what's it like playing an acoustic set knowing that your drummer's not behind you?
Well,
I like it.
I like it a lot. You get a break from him. No, we love Connor. He does a lot. He's added a lot of different color and stuff, but it's nice to take a step back and kind of look at the songs from a very simple, basic, bare bones structure, and it's kind of been an eye-opening experience.
We like being vulnerable.
We're vulnerable.
So I take it you guys prefer playing just without him then?
Yeah, I mean.
Oh yeah, without doubt.
Yeah, just without a doubt.
No, I mean honestly, full band.
Full bands
is
are
a lot
favorite,
more fun. It's just louder, more energy.
Yeah.
So what's your guys' song process? Do you guys have a particular writing style or anything that you do to write songs?
So I usually come up with like the riff or the chord structure or the melody. I mean, there's no rhyme or reason to what comes first, but I usually write it. I'll record it on my phone real quick and then send it over to Connor and Ben, and if they like it, then I'll bring it to the next practice, and then we'll flesh out the song and what goes where and who's gonna play what.
Yeah. It like you got the idea and then we just like piece it together.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just fun.
So what inspires these songs that you guys write?
For me, it's personal experiences. Oddly enough, I don't write with a specific purpose. It just kind of comes. I'll kind of write the song, write the lyrics, and then like realize, oh, the words that I just said actually have like a significant meaning in my life.
So Ben, you got to play 2 sets tonight.
Yes, it was fun.
What's it like playing in 2 separate bands, and what's that practice schedule like for you?
It's really not that bad. I mean, we practiced once this week for Leland Blue to get ready, and then David and I just kind of sat down with the guitars and just kind of played. I mean, especially this practice is super easy because all we gotta do is pick up some guitars and strum and sing, and boom, there we go. But I mean, yeah, it's really not. It's not too stressful having 2 sets.
Awesome. Yeah. Well, thanks, guys. Vital C is going to get ready to play some more jams. So we're going to take a quick little break here, and we want to hear more from them, and we want to hear more from you at home. So don't forget to send us those questions and comments for Vital C at Twitter at @Summit_Sessions. Or if you're watching on the YouTube live stream, you can just leave us a comment right down in the comment section below. We will be right back.
Everybody has a dream. Mine was to see the ocean. And with a little help, I made it.
Separate raw meats from other foods by using different cutting boards. 3,000 Americans will die from food poisoning this year. Keep your family safer. Check your steps at foodsafety.gov. Cook foods to the right temperature using a food thermometer. 3,000 Americans will die from food poisoning this year. Keep your family safer. Check your steps at foodsafety.gov.
So, same time next week?
Well, of course. Put away a few bucks, feel like $1 million. For free tips to help you save, go to Feed the Pig.
Enroll, we say. We want you to be okay. Enroll, we say. Take care, people, for goodness sake. There's a plan for every budget, so don't accept defeat. Now you can get covered and still buy me treats.
You take care of your pets. Now it's their turn to take care of you. Visit getcoveredamerica.org to learn about your health insurance options.
And we are back with Summit Sessions Live, MHTV, and streaming on YouTube Live from the School of Broadcast and Cinematic Arts at Central Michigan University. Coming up, we have more music from Vital C, and we will have your questions at home to answer and ask. We want to know what you want to know, so send us those thoughts and questions to Twitter at Summit_Sessions. And if you're watching on the YouTube live stream, you can let us know what's going on in the comment section right down below. Right now, here's more music from Vital C. It's Bottom of the Barrel.
My jacket doesn't feel like it used to. I'm stuck in the sun and it feels cool. Sophia, where did you go? At the bottom of the barrel, you shouted out to me. Yeah. You had no idea what you were saying. You shouted out to me. You shouted out to me. Said, hey, come on, come with me. You know you love me. Something about your eyes makes me question my own love. Darling Flora, won't you come out for me? I'm spinning, you're right there. You don't know what you're missing. At the bottom of the barrel, you shouted out to me. Yeah. You had no idea what you were saying. You shouted out to me. You shouted out to me. Said, hey, come on, come with me. You know you love me. You know you love me. You know you love me. Or Vital C. This one's called Teen.
Another day, another mistake of giving all I've got and all you take. And while I'm still around, I'll try to cut the ties of what you have not found. Teenager, don't you know it's time for you to go? Teenager, you seem low. What can she do to make you glow? I'll follow you into a quiet room so you can watch me wither in my skin. And honey, don't you know I've got around to growing on my own. Teenager, don't you know it's time for you to go? Teenager, you seem low. What can she do to make you glow?
Another great song from Vital C. Let's go to your questions for the guys at home. Josh S. wants to know, which artist do you see yourself as most being comparable to?
Oh man, a lot of people say, well, we've gotten somebody told me.
Kanye West. Sorry.
Somebody once told me we sound like Cage the Elephant and Coldplay had a baby. Which I thought was very interesting. I had never thought of that before. I don't know. I listen to a lot of, I would say, emo music. So it doesn't translate for me. But I would say Coldplay. Is it Coldplay, Cage the Elephant? We'll go with that.
Yeah, I like that answer.
All right. Tessa G from Facebook wants to know, how did you get into playing music?
For me, it was, I started playing drums at age, I think, 7. That's my main instrument, is the drum set. That was kind of how I got inspired to play. Watching drummers on YouTube and stuff. My big inspiration is Dave Matthews. So I think growing up on, listening to CDs in the car, stuff like that.
Jonathan M. wants to know, what's been your best experience playing music?
I think being able to play with honestly, some of my biggest idols I've been able to play shows with. So this past October, we got to play a show with this band called Pet Sematary, and the lead singer of that band is one of my idols. I look up to him with a lot of respect, and for me, that was probably my best moment so far.
Awesome. Lindsay A. from Facebook. We are going to actually say thank you so much to David and Ben for the music and chatting with us. If you want to hear more from Vital C, you can check them out on Facebook. That will do it for another great Summit Sessions Live. I want to take time again to thank these musicians for coming out and playing with us tonight. And I want to thank you all at home for asking your questions for our performers. Don't forget you can keep up with Summit Sessions Live on Twitter at Summit_Sessions. For Summit Sessions Live, I'm Wesley Heidkamp. Have a great weekend.